Copperhead here. I'll make another video. Voice is kind of gone. I want to get detailed on certain issues that I mentioned before. There's two of them that need to be addressed. I didn't get deep detail like I wanted to, but I'm going to do it now. One thing is our sisters, and I'm getting questions about black people who have fathers that are white. I'm going to get deep into those two issues. I'm going to start with the black people who have white fathers, because a lot of people have a problem with that, and I'm getting questions about the slavery. I want to explain something. Like Bob Marley and Mariah Carey, I explained earlier in another video, I think 3 weeks ago. Put it this way, you are what your father is. If your father's white, you're under that nation. Period. And a lot of us Israelites have, I call them chocolate-covered Edomites, because they're actually devils in disguise. They're demons. And those are the ones that you see amongst us that's actually keeping the true Israelites down. Those are the ones, those are the people that you see in our neighborhoods and constantly keep us down. So when I meet somebody who's a so-called black person, Latino or Native American, the first thing I ask them is what their father is. Because if their father's a devil, a white person, that means they're a devil too. I don't care what your skin color looks like. You're a devil if your father's white. Period. Just like Bob Marley and some others I can name. Those are devils. A lot of people are so stupid. A lot of my true Israelites who have fathers from Jacob, 12 tribes of Israel, they don't understand that, because they might have somebody close to them, like their girlfriend, or even somebody in their family that might have a father that's white. I'm going to tell you right now, when the angels come back, and I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I have people in my family like that. I got 2 nieces that have a white father. I'm going to tell you this, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. When the angels come back and judge this place, people like that are going to be judged under the nation that they are. Like if your father's white, you're going to be judged underneath that nation. Basically, when the angels come back, you're going to be chopped up. They're going to split you in two, rightfully so. Because you're a devil. You are what your father is. You are benefiting of the destruction of the Israelites. Basically, like people like that, those are the ones that do grimy shit so they can be on top to keep you down. And if you ever wonder why a brother or a so-called brother will do another brother like that and and dirty, I guarantee you do his DNA, he probably has one of his forefathers, a devil. He's benefiting of your structure. Basically, like if a so-called black person robbed another black person, the person that did the robbing, I'm going to question what his father is. Because he's probably what I call a chocolate-covered Edomite, and he's probably a devil in disguise. You are what your father is, period. I don't care what your skin color look like. When Christ come back, you're going to get split, rightfully so. The white race is going to be destroyed. The Chinese are going to get chopped up, rightfully so. It's going to be a beautiful day. The Africans, they're going to get smashed, because those are the ones who sold the Israelites in slavery. They're the ones who went and sold the Israelites in slavery. And I'm going to bring this out too about the Africans, because I'm getting this also, because a lot of black people swear they're Africans. No, you're not. They come from Ham. When Christ got killed, when the Romans came there and killed Christ, there were 3 tribes in Israel still: Benjamin, Judah and Levite. Benjamin are the people you see in the West Indian Islands today. Judah are the black Americans you see in America today. It's the Judites, the Jews. That's where the name Jew comes from. And Levites are the so-called Haitians, St. Lucians, and a few of them in Louisiana. Those three tribes ran into Africa and hid amongst the Africans because the Africans are dark-skinned people that look like us, who was there for a while, for generations. But the white man knew there were Israelites in Africa, and the white man did not go and steal the Africans' daughters and sisters. They went up to each African nation and asked them would they sell them the Hebrew Israelites into slavery so that we could build their kingdoms, like we built up Egypt, Greece, Rome, and all these other disgusting places that we was in slavery in. That's what happens. When it comes to the other tribes, the other 9 tribes, they already were gone. The so-called Native Americans and Hispanics, not Spanish. That's another thing. People who are Latino call themselves Spanish. You're not Spanish. You don't come from Spain. The people from Spain are the ones that have your people in captivity. That's why you speak Spanish. But those 9 tribes already left. They left out of there, went through Europe and Asia. You got 4 races in those continents. They took the wives of those nations. They ran through those continents and took wives from those nations. The 4 races that are there are Caucasians, East Indians, Asians, and the native people in Russia. So that's why a lot of Native Americans and so-called Hispanics of Indian descent look the way they look, because they're mixed. They took the wives of those other nations. But you are what your father is. Their forefathers are black Hebrew Israelites, descendants of Jacob. And the white man came after them too. Actually, the devil came after them first. They came here. The Spaniards. Anyone who's so-called Latino and you call yourself Spanish, you're a coon or spick, because you are loving your enemy. Just like black people call themselves Africans. Why are my people constantly attaching themselves to the people who put them in bondage? My Latino brothers and sisters of Indian and Negro descent, you're not Spanish. You're so-called Latino. That's not even your name. You're a Hebrew Israelite. And you got to realize that. The language that you speak is the language that they're forced on you, and they beat your language out of you, just like the white people did to the so-called blacks, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. And they lost their language and started speaking English. And like y'all Latinos went through the same thing, but 200 years earlier. And I asked a lot of my Latino brothers and sisters, what's their background? They tell you Spanish. And I asked them if was your father from Spain. They say no. And then I asked them, why you calling yourself Spanish? And they say, because I speak Spanish. That's the language of the people who raped, chopped your people up and put them in slavery. So why are you calling yourself Spanish? You gotta wake up. I'm gonna make this video real short. I'm not gonna make a long one because it's so long to download it. I can't do it. So I gotta make these videos short. But that's who you are. You're Israelite. My Latino people. And my sisters, y'all gotta wake up. Black women, stop spending your money with stop giving your money to these disgusting Chinese people and these disgusting flea-infested East Indians. They're not your people. If you do your research, there's some Israelites actually left in India. You should ask those brothers over there how the East Indians are treating them. Go to Guyana. They're racist. They don't like you. That's a disgusting race. They're maggots. And they're benefiting off of your oppression. They also are the ones who's selling this maggot, rat-infested weave shit to my dumb sisters that like to spend their money on that crap. which you can save towards your children's education. They're so backwards and selfish. That's why about 90% of them are going to get chopped up right in front of you. It's going to be a dark day when Christ comes back. And us Israelites, we're patient so we can get our kingdom and get away from all these devils and demons. Demons are the coons, the ones that look like us, who have forefathers that are white, that are keeping us down. The wolf is sheep clothing, and the devils is the white man. Anyone who say the white man's not a devil, they're a goddamn coon. Straight up, I'm gonna call you what they used to call you in slavery. You're a fucking coon, and you deserve pain because you want to sit there and love your enemy, but meanwhile you're gonna sit there and you're gonna screw your own brethren and sistren just to benefit. I hate you devils. I hate you, all you devils. My people, wake up. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments so we can get our kingdom back. And America is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. New York is going to be destroyed because they're going to shoot a missile into the Atlantic Ocean, which is going to send a wave about 400 feet high, which is going to wash this place. Washington, D.C. more likely is going to get hit with a missile directly. L.A. is going to get hit. All these countries, China, Iran, Russia, they're going to attack America because our stupid president has passed a disgusting law which is going to end America, and all those other nations are going to shoot missiles here and flatten this place. Not everybody's going to die when that happens. This land is going to be still here, but the 3 million people in the United States, most of them are going to die, and I say maybe about a good 90,000 might be left. And then I said the other time, you're going to see something pop up. Something's going to pop up in the sky that's going to freak people out. They're not going to know what to do. A lot of them are going to kill themselves. It's going to be chaos. I'm not going to get deep into that, but the Bible talks about this. It's called wormwood. With that said, my people, wake up, come back to the Lord's statutes and commandments. Much love for my people. If you're not my people, black, that are not African, Hispanics of Negro and Indian descent, Native Americans who do not have fathers, that are Irish, white, much love. The rest of y'all, drop dead and have a good day.